The Hohem iSteady V3 just got a major upgrade, and it might be one of the most underrated release this year. They call it the Hohem iSteady V3 Ultra. This new gimbal features a touchscreen remote, live preview, 360-degree pan shots, and a heavier payload capacity up to 400 grams, giving you more flexibility with third-party accessories. In this video, we'll break down what's new, what it can do, and how it compares to other popular gimbals like the DJI Hohem 7P and Insta360 Flow 2 Pro. Also, big thanks to Hohem for sponsoring this video. So let's kick things off by going over the new features of the iSteady V3 Ultra. And by the way, if you're interested, I made a full video on the original iSteady V3. I'll leave a link below. That video covers everything you need to know about the V3, and many of those features also apply to the Ultra. The first standout feature is the live feed monitoring. This was originally introduced on the Hohem iSteady M7, which is designed for heavier setups. I really liked it on the M7, so I'm glad they brought it into the Ultra. It's one of the biggest things that sets the V3 Ultra apart. None of the other compact gimbals like the DJI Hohem series or Insta360 Flow offers a touchscreen remote control with live preview. With the regular V3, you had to rely on small buttons and memorize the functions. Now, thanks to the touchscreen, everything is clearly labeled and easy to use. You can change orientation, switch modes, access roll rotation, and more, all from a bright, colorful display that's smooth and intuitive to navigate. At the top of the screen, you'll also see useful information like battery level for both gimbal and remote, Bluetooth status, current mode, and AI tracker indicator. Swiping to the first page gives you a live preview of what the AI tracker sees, which is a game changer, especially when filming yourself. The remote is still detachable like on the regular V3, but now you can actually see your shot. It has a range of 10 meters, and even when it's detached, you still get full control. A joystick to move the gimbal, a record button, and a side button that works like the trigger on the gimbal to recenter or flip the camera. There's also a USB-C port on the bottom to charge the remote, or it charges automatically when docked to the gimbal. Now, even though the screen is 1.22 inches, it's sharp, the colors are accurate, and it's more than good enough to comfortably monitor your shot. While gimbals like the DJI Hohem series and Insta360 Flow offer Apple Watch control with live preview, not everyone has an Apple Watch, and it only works with iPhones. Plus, it also requires more setup steps. The V3 Ultra is much simpler, just swipe right and you're good to go. Now, the only downside to a detachable remote is that if you lose it, there's no backup control method, so be careful with it. You can activate tracking directly from the remote. It detects a subject by placing a yellow box around their face. And to start tracking, just double tap the yellow box until it turns green. You can also press the side button once, and since the side button mirrors the trigger on the gimbal, you can also press that once to activate tracking directly from the handle. Once tracking is on, you can even adjust composition using the joystick. Perfect for getting creative with framing while the gimbal handles the motion. It does a great job of keeping you centered in the frame, and it can even track specific parts like your hand accurately. To stop tracking, press the side button again or tap once and the green box will turn yellow. Unlike the DJI Hohem 7P, which only tracks people, the V3 Ultra can track objects too. Just draw a box around anything and it locks on. The improved tracking comes from the upgraded AI tracker camera, now at 2 megapixels instead of 1, and that extra resolution helps it follow your movement more precisely even at a distance or during a fast motion. Another way to track yourself is using gesture control, also available on the regular V3. Hold up the OK sign to start tracking or your palm to stop it. You can take a photo or start and stop recording with this simple hand gesture. And to switch between portrait and landscape mode, just hold up your thumb and turn it. By holding up the L sign, you can adjust your composition. Once positioned, hold up the L sign again, and you have your new composition. It's super convenient for solo creators who don't want to use the physical controls and want a hands-free setup. The V3 Ultra also introduces infinite pan tracking. On the regular V3, panning was limited to 330 degree, but now you can do a full 360 degree pan without any restrictions. It's perfect for immersive vlogs or scenes where you want to show off your surroundings. Another big big upgrade is the payload capacity. Most foldable gimbals, including the regular V3, DJI, and Insta360 models, are limited to 300 grams. But the Ultra supports up to 400 grams, giving you more freedom to mount heavier accessories like third-party lenses. Most gimbals can handle a VND filter, but heavier lens setups usually cause issues. This upgrade makes a real difference. I do wish there was a counterweight system to ease the strain on the motors, maybe something we'll see in the future version. So those were the main differences between the iSteady V3 and the new Ultra. That said, many of the great features from the V3 are still here. The foldable design, secure clamp, built-in extension rod, tripod legs, fill light, and of course the excellent stabilization, all essential for smartphone creators. Again, if you want a deep dive into the regular V3, that video is linked below. Now, Hohem also sent me their Mic 1 wireless lav mic, which includes 2 transmitter and 1 receiver in a compact magnetic charging case. It's perfect for vlogging, plug and play. The receiver draws power from your phone and the transmitter auto pairs once removed from the case. It offers up to 20 hours of total battery life, 7.5 hours per transmitter, supports mono stereo recording, and has a micro SD backup up to 32 gigabytes, good for about 94 hours of audio. Then there are 3 noise cancellation levels. Blue means it's turned off for a natural sound, green means you have the standard noise cancellation on, and yellow means strong noise cancellation is enabled. You also get real-time headphone monitoring and 5 levels of gain control. It records at 48 kHz, 16-bit, and has 100-meter transmission range. Overall, it's a really easy to use, feature-packed, and flexible mic system for creators on the go. So let us test out the noise canceling feature on the Hohem mic. Right now I have it turned off, but when I press this button, now noise canceling is enabled, and currently it's set to weak. And if I press the button one more time, it will set it to strong. And now it is set to strong, and this is how it sounds like. Now, in order to hear the difference, let me turn off noise cancellation. And now I have noise cancellation turned off, and this is how it sounds like. All right, folks, let's do a little vlog test. I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max mounted on the Hohem iSteady V3 Ultra, and I'm also walking during this vlog. This way you can see how steady the footage is. I'm also using the extension pole. This way I can be further away from the camera, and I'm also using the ultra wide angle lens. This way I can fit more in the frame. Now I'm using the rear camera, so I can't really see myself, but what's really great is that I can use the tracker, which will always keep me centered in the frame no matter where I move my camera. And this way I don't have to worry about being cut out of the frame. Now I'm also using Hohem's mic, which you are listening to right now. And I also have my earphones plugged in. This way I can monitor the audio. Now usually I would just quickly listen to the audio, and if everything sounds good, I would unplug it and use it without the earphones during the vlog, but just for demonstration purpose. And I can actually hear my voice in real time, which is great. Now for additional reinsurance, what's great about the Ultra is that I get a live feed that shows me what the camera is seeing. This way I can check the framing and just see if everything looks good. So this way I can really record with the rear camera, no problems at all. And I have everything I need right here. So there's no reason not to vlog with this setup. Now this isn't just a minor refresh like some other gimbals. The iSteady V3 Ultra brings real meaningful upgrades. Hohem isn't just keeping up, they're pushing forward and standing out in the mobile gimbal space. And I know how fierce the competition is. Now if you already own the regular V3, depending on your needs, upgrading to the Ultra might make sense, especially if you're a solo creator who films yourself a lot. Live preview and infinite pan tracking really enhance the shooting experience, and especially if you're an Android user who can't use Apple Watch feature offered by other brands, having this live feature really makes your life easier. Now if you're getting your first gimbal, I would recommend going straight for the Ultra as a direct upgrade. Now if you do want to learn more, I will link Hohem's website below. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm happy to answer them. If you want to learn more about the regular V3, be sure to check out this video right here. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you in the next video.